Hello and welcome. Our guest today is Alex Holston. Hello.
Hello.
Okay, so you've been here for a week, I think.
Yep.
So if you could tell something about your first impressions, and I think maybe the biggest differences between here in Poland and then there in US.
Okay. First impressions. First of all, I didn't expect there to be so many trees. It's very green around here, which is really nice. It reminds me of Maryland, where I'm from. Everyone is super welcoming, super helpful, from the team to the staff, from everyone that I'm meeting outside.
Cameraman.
Yeah. Yes, everyone that I'm meeting outside of Chemic is very helpful, whether I'm at like the grocery store asking for help or something like that. Everyone is super duper helpful, so that's really nice.
Okay, was that a big surprise for you that so many people here in Poland are able to communicate in English? Of course, more or less fluently, but they do.
Yeah, it was a big surprise. I thought it was going to be a struggle to communicate and to try to get around and adjusting, but I think that's a huge help that people do communicate in English, even outside of the team, so that they can help me.
Okay, so it's like I said, it's been only a week for you, but I think that you could name some maybe the biggest differences between the preparations here in Chemik Police and your previous.
Okay. Yes, so at Florida, we would actually, like when we do preseason, it would be 2 full practices. So we'd practice for about 2 hours in the morning and then 2 hours at night instead of just like a workout and then having a practice in the afternoon.
So here is like a vacation.
Yeah. It's much more relaxing. It's we've been focusing a lot more on technique, where when we were at Florida, it was pretty intense the first couple of days. So I think
is this a good way for you?
Yeah, I think so. It's really helpful with recovery, and I know that we do have a much longer season than we did at Florida, so that's probably the big difference. But yeah, it's a little less intense the first couple of days. I know we're going to be building intensity up, but just working on the small things like out-of-system balls, working on free balls. Yeah, I think that was probably the biggest difference so far.
Okay, so our supporters probably want to know you better.
Okay.
So if you could tell us your story, I mean, first volleyball story.
Okay.
So how and when did it happen that you started to play volleyball?
Okay. I started playing in 7th grade. I didn't make my basketball team in middle school, which is so embarrassing, actually. But so that's why I started playing. I followed my cousin's footsteps. I have 3 cousins that actually play collegiate volleyball. And so from there, I started with a club, MVSA, and then 2 years later, I transferred to Metro American, and so that's when I started playing volleyball.
Okay, and your story might be some personal stuff. I mean, like, what are your hobbies? What do you like to do in your free time?
Free time, it's gonna be hard here, but I love to tan.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, so that's gonna be different. But I do love to sleep. I'm a huge sleeper. That's
So in your free time, there's
yes,
sleep time.
Yes, honestly, I love to relax. I love to sleep. I love to watch Netflix. That's really sad, but that's really what I like to do.
So Grey's Anatomy and something else?
Grey's Anatomy. I love Scandal. Love House of Cards. I love Suits. Yeah, all those shows. I'm a huge fan of Power. I love those. So.
Okay, I've been told that you are not the best chef in the world. So are you gonna here to starve to death, or you could figure it out in some way?
Yeah, I'm terrible. I'm a terrible cook. I'm so bad. But I do know how to make like spaghetti. And so
I think
far,
that it's not enough for whole season.
So far it's been chicken and spaghetti. And so that's what I've been living off of for breakfast and lunch. But I have found some pretty cute places around where I live. So, and it's pretty healthy options too. So I'll probably be going there a lot. I'll make good.
Have you ever heard about those companies that deliver food to your
Yes,
apartment?
actually, Lucas was telling me about it. So I need to look into them and see and make sure that the options that they have, that I like it at least. So.
Okay,
Yeah.
this is your first professional club. So if you could name the biggest or maybe few of them, the biggest surprises for you. I mean, maybe, for example, marketing stuff or something like this.
Yeah, we do a lot of marketing. Even my first couple days here, it was as we went to the hotel to do the marketing things, and we were there around for a couple hours just meeting people, taking pictures. I think that was really different.
This is a new thing for you.
Yeah, yes, it is very different. And then as far as, what was I going to say?
Maybe something else. Maybe, I don't know, the gym time is different than
The
there,
gym
or
time is a little bit different. how that we incorporated yoga into our practice, that was totally different.
How it was?
It was good. I liked it. I'm really tight. I'm pretty sore, so it was rough, but I did enjoy it. That was my first time doing like a full yoga session like that, so I liked it a lot.
Okay, do you think that your bad luck here in Poland is finished? I mean the car thing, I mean the credit card from yesterday thing. If you could tell our supporters about those situations.
Yeah, so while we were away at the hotel, as I mentioned, I got the car towed. It was right at my apartment too, but I guess I parked in front of a gate and there's a school next to where I live and I had no idea.
And so, it's forbidden over there.
Yeah, yeah. So I can't park there. I know that now. And then, stuff has actually really been happening with my credit card too. I've called them multiple times saying like I'm overseas because you have to tell them about your travel plans and stuff. But every now and then they still love to block it. So I've probably talked to them like 3 times since I've been here. But yeah, I was at a gas station and I was buying candy, of course. And I guess like it went through, but then after the machine canceled it, so I went all the way home. Then I got a call that it didn't go through, so I had to go all the way back to the gas station. And yeah, so hopefully the first week it's over. We'll see. But parking honestly is really hard here. There's not a lot of like places to park.
Yes, that's true.
Yeah, you just gotta kind of make your own parking spot and hope it works out. So yeah, that's totally different too here in Poland.
Okay, how about jet lag? Is it over?
I haven't slept completely through the night yet. I'll go to bed early now because I'm tired from practice, but then I'll wake up at about like 5 or 6 in the morning, and then I'm up for the day. I'm up. I can't go back to sleep, and I'm trying not to take naps so that I can have a full night's sleep. But yeah,
sometimes you have to.
No, I haven't taken a nap yet, which I'm really proud of myself for actually. But
like a gold medal, proud.
Yeah. Exactly, but yeah, so I'm hoping I'll get tired enough to have a full night's sleep.
Okay, so you know Kasia Zarośnicka, Smoku, one of your teammate, Kasia, with the dark hair. Yes, Kasia, you know her. So, okay, she's your teammate, but also she's kind of a rival for you to play in a starting lineup of our team. So, you are very young. This is your first professional club, and she's quite experienced.
Yes.
So, how do you see your role in this team in season?
Definitely. As far as practice goes, definitely observing and learning. Since she is such a great player, I know she was the starting opposite, I don't know, the past couple years, I'm assuming. Just observing her during practice, seeing what she does and trying to imitate it, just taking in this whole experience, reeling it, since a lot of the people on the team are experienced, and just seeing where I can go from there, seeing where I can learn, places where I'm not as strong as such a setting. That's been a struggle. These past couple days, but yeah, just learning as much as I can from the other players, but also competing and know that this is a job and you are competing for a spot. So there's like balance, but it's a lot of fun. It's a learning experience for sure.
Okay, so this first week is like you feel like you have a lot of it on your plate, or maybe you are curious about those things that came up in the future.
I think it's a little bit of both. Yeah, I'm definitely curious as to see, like, especially once the other girls get here, how 6 and 6 is going to go and just the whole dynamic of practice. But then also, just competing for a spot, enjoying my time here, and, just loving my experience, basically.
Okay, last question is about you American people, because we've got here in Poland a quick observation, a quick note for American people. So when it comes to playing in a club, you are good, you are on a high level, but when it comes to the national team, when you hear a national anthem, it's like 30% more. So do you think that it comes from the, I don't know, maybe patriotism or something like this?
Yes, I think I think it does. It's always a good feeling to wear USA on your chest and to know that you're representing your country in a way that a lot of people don't get to do. So when you are wearing that USA jersey or hearing the national anthem before the game, I think you do get butterflies and you do get jitters, and because it is a good feeling, it's a great feeling, and everyone wants to do it, everyone loves it, and once you get that chance, it's definitely something that you have to embrace and take in.
Okay, so you told me before the season that Olympics 2020. So do you think that this goal is achievable?
Yes, I do think that goal is achievable. I know that we all, especially all the girls that have been in the USA gym, this past summer that everyone wants it really bad. Everyone's willing to compete. And first of all, the first step is even getting the invite into the USA Gym. But I think me being here playing with Chemic is a great start, and it will definitely help me progress over this next season to get there.
Okay, that's enough.
Nice. Good. That was fun.